YouTube, what's good with it? And welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. And on today's story, man, courtesy of the New York Post, we have a molesting Karen on the show. Virginia mother arrested for raping twins, 15, after cops find missing boy in her bedroom. And there go a look at the rapist right there. Look at her. Just take a look at her. What a hot mess she is. Shout out to Catherine for bringing us this story. And man, let's see what the truth is about these allegations against this alleged raper that raped twin 15-year-old boys. Man, you can't make this up. A 37-year-old Virginia mother was charged with indecency this week after police caught her naked with the missing 15-year-old boy, whose twin brother she is also accused of abusing. Ashleigh Watts was initially nabbed when cops came to her Chesapeake, Virginia home in July looking for the teen, and she asked them to wait outside while she put on a bra and let her dogs out. Officers advised several minutes later that Watts returned to the door with her two dogs, still in the residence, allowing them to enter, court records obtained by Law and Crime state. Man, you can't even make this up. As officers removed the mattress in the upstairs bedroom, they were able to see a white male juvenile hiding in a small space that was only wearing boxer briefs. When asked by officers if he was the runaway boy, he advised them he was and presented his learner's permit. You can't even make this up. His form of identification was his learner's permit, which they only issue out to who? Juveniles. At the time, Watts was charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor, but her crimes have since been updated to include 3 counts of indecency with the minor for the sick relationship she is accused of harboring with the teenagers. Look at her. Oh man. And then, you know what, YouTube, what trips me out about situations, unfortunate situations like this, that these perpetrators, that these offenders have the nerves to try to look mad in their mugshot. She had the nerves to try to look mad in her mugshot, and she ain't mad because of what she done. You know? I mean, look at her. You know? You make me sick. That's real talk, man. I can't stand people like that, man. I'm telling you. The twins lived across the street and were friends with Watts' son, who was around the same age, according to court documents. Watts allegedly began preying on the brothers over a year before she was caught. Police began investigating the mother of two when an anonymous tipster reported an alleged sexual relationship with the boys in February. Man, and who is this guy right here? Oh, Watts' husband reportedly found Watts topless on the couch of their home with one of the teen boys. Wow. Man, sir, I'm really sorry that you had to find your wife topless on the couch in y'all house with a teenage boy. Oh my goodness, what was this banana head broad thinking? I'm telling you. That same month, Watts' husband would come home around 2 a.m. to find his wife topless on their couch alongside one of the teenage boys who was pretending to be asleep. He would later admit to investigators. When questioned by his parents, the boy reportedly said that he had gone to Watts' home to smoke marijuana and fell asleep on the couch. The two families were very close friends and had an open door policy between their homes, which lay across the street from one another. The boy's parents told officers that the brothers were frequently at the Watts home for what they assumed was to spend time with their son behind closed doors. However, Watts was allegedly sexually and emotionally manipulating the teenagers, with one of the boys confiding the sick abuse to another neighbor. Man, and this rapist broke up and threw away her family for that. Man, I tell you, for a kid. The neighbor told him that Redacted confided in her that he has been having sex with Miss Watts since June 2022. Police wrote in a probable cause affidavit. Redacted told her that he and Miss Watts were in love, and when he turned 17 years old, she was going to divorce her husband and they were going to get married. Man, she done messed them boys up for life. Authorities said that after the alleged 13-month-long relationship was exposed, the teen ran away from home and was found hiding in Watts' bedroom 3 weeks later on July 26. WAVY reported. Wow, man, I tell you, man. I'm telling you, man, what an applehead you are. I'm telling you. Wow. His brother confessed to investigators that Watts would invite him over to smoke weed and give him pairs of her underwear. It probably had dookie stains in them. He also claimed she would touch him inappropriately despite his pleas for her to stop. Man, the teenager's parents and Watts' husband filed protective orders against her. Wow, and that's what you married. Man, but I'm pretty sure that man didn't know. The documents filed by her jilted spouse described large amounts of cash, marijuana, and a prepaid cell phone that were reportedly found after her arrest. Watts now faces up to 30 years in prison if convicted. And you know what she was going to do with all that money? She was about to take off, man. She had a burner phone and all of that, man. She was about to skip town. And you threw all that away. You threw all that away. Your loving husband, your loving family, your kids that looked up to you, your neighbors that liked you, that trusted you with their children. You threw all of that away so that you could molest their kids. I mean, you are a very, very, very sick individual. And you need some help, man. You need some help. Because there's nothing a child can do for a grown woman except for respect their elders. But YouTube, what do y'all think about her nasty actions? Drop them comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.